If you were to draw or picture a scientist, what would be the first thing to come to mind? Would it look something like this? Or maybe this? If so, you wouldn't be alone. These pictures are the result of the Draw a Scientist test, an experiment where people are asked to simply draw a scientist, without being given any other information about who that scientist is. Despite this lack of extra information, there ended up being a few common traits shared between quite a few of these drawings, as shown in this chart, most notably the fact that the scientists represented were largely white and male. This trend isn't only based in people's initial expectations either, but is consistent throughout media, like Back to the Future's Doc Brown or The Martian's Mark Watney. Although this perception of science and scientists is incredibly widespread, there have been efforts to change it, and for a good reason, too. Studies have found that when women and people of color are more represented in STEM fields, or science, technology, engineering, and math, the outcomes of scientific pursuits can end up with better results for everyone, whether as a result of how public health measures are implemented, or how technologies such as voice-activated computer programs or video games can be most easily used by as many people as possible. Additionally, throughout history, there have been examples of science being done, or not done, that ended up hurting marginalized communities, including the Manhattan Project, which led to the creation of the atomic bomb that would eventually be dropped in Hiroshima and Nagasaki, the use of a cell line taken from Henrietta Lacks without her consent, or the lack of action taken during the AIDS crisis, which killed millions of people and led to the stigmatization of LGBTQ identities. As more diverse scientists from both history and present day start to be represented in how we understand who scientists are, the field of STEM can be encouraged to be just as diverse as the population that STEM fields will end up affecting, which is to say, everyone.